What's up guys, Games and welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2021 for episode 34 of our Pro Cyclist final episode of the Tour de France. If you missed the previous episode, I highly recommend you to go ahead and check it out. But if you have, then let's not wait any further. We have 10 stages left in this Grand Tour. For now, we are leading, but that could all still change, so we have to be careful. Alright, and we're going to kick off the stage with a 0. Not ideal. We've got the Col du Galibier and the Izoard. However, this is a hilly stage between Bourdoisan and Gap. You do have to climb towards the end of Col de Saint-Apollinaire and Col de la Rochette. Shouldn't be too much of an issue for us. We'll see some on attacks. We'll just take a look at the GC for those who forgot. 105 on Bernal, 227 on Joao Almeida, 330 on Primož Roglic, and 442 on Tadej Pogačar. Alright, we're in the final climb of the day. I'm going to try and increase the rhythm, see if we can put some of the sprinters in a tough position. I saw that Nils Sekov was still here, and ideally I'd love to see Nils Sekov not being here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pace with Thibaut, increase the rhythm, and possibly attack at the very summit of the Côte de la Rochette. As soon as Thibaut is gone, we'll make a move. Carapaz is in my wheel. That's not exactly ideal. I would rather have, well, not Carapaz, if that makes sense. But we're gonna go now. Carapaz follows. Oh, he's the only one that followed though. That's interesting. Okay, acrobatic descent. If we don't crash, there's a chance we can do well here. Gonna make sure that we don't genuinely crash though. Alright, go back to a solid 88 rhythm. I reckon for now we're quite in a decent position. Can I go with this? Yep, again, some sort of acrobatic. Just for the final 3 kilometers. Alright, here we go. Come on. 1.5k to go. Carapaz is in my wheel. Oh, and Carapaz has already launched. I didn't expect that. Alright, I thought he would launch maybe a bit after. It's going to be a win for Richard Carapaz ahead of us and Miguel Lopez. But we're going to take 30 seconds on the peloton. Decent start. We have a +5 today, and it is the almighty Col de la Loze. Or Col de la Loze, if you're French. I mean, let's be honest. I want to win there. This was, with the Ventoux and the Alpe d'Huez, the 3 stages I had shortlisted or bookmarked. I want to win this one. So I'm even going to ask my team to pace throughout the entire day. I don't give a shit if they're not happy with it, because they're going to have to pace. Because I want to win at the Col de la Loze. Let's take a look at Bernal. Bernal has a +1. Almeida +1. Roglic +1. Tadej +2. And we're on the way. Col de la Loze has begun officially. 24 kilometers left. An average gradient around 7.4 with a max of 20%, and the end of the climb is remarkably tough. I mean, we've seen on the Tour de France 2 years ago with Miguel Lopez winning and Tadej coming back on Roglic, although we thought that Roglic had it, but I don't exactly know what happened. But then Roglic proceeded to lose the Tour de France, so maybe he did a mistake that day, I don't know. But yeah, this should be fun. I feel like I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this climb. That's a lie. Thank God I do have a +1 though. Also, I've got 16 points to observe riders, and it is that there's a trophy on Steam if you observe 500 riders. So I'm going to do that ASAP. And we've got a few attacks. We've got a few attacks on the road. I'm not going to directly follow them because I don't really feel threatened for now. But we have why can't I go into E1? Because it's Pro Cyclist, so that makes sense. But we have Miguel Lopez on the road. Mas tried to attack. Thibaut's going to try and protect me. Transcend yourself, brother. Alright, 15k to go. I'm halfway through my energy. But yeah, compared to the rest of the riders, I have a lot more. What am I like compared to Tadej? I have like twice his energy. We're good. Nielsen Palace has bridged with Miguel Lopez. The 2 riders up the front have a +5. We're going to attack. Chicone, don't block me, thank you. We're going to bridge with Nielsen Paulus and Miguel Lopez, but we're going to carry on. We're going to carry on. We're not going to wait for them. We're not going to wait for them. We're going to try and go solo from this point onwards and destroy this Tour de France. So we ran out of energy, but we've got 146 on Tadej. Yeah, this Tour de France is potentially sealed from today onwards. Demolition, destruction, domination, pang. Those are the words used in the newspapers to describe myself as we win on the Col de la Luz. Alright, time to begin this time trial. +4 for us. It's... the thing is, it's 67 kilometers long. I don't know how to do this. Like, how am I meant to manage this? I don't know. Alright, I wasn't really paying attention. We're second at the second intermediate. But we've overtaken Egan Bernal. Egan is behind us, somewhere. In the deep ends of them corners. There we go, there he is. If I move the other camera, here we go. Here's Egan Bernal, the current runner-up of the GC. He's 2:47 down, and I was 3 seconds down, so he's 2 minutes and 44 seconds behind me at the second intermediate. With 10 kilometers left on the clock, we're doing well. Final 800 meters, let's go 99. Try to finish just on the line, perfect. 56 seconds down. Wow, okay. That's P5 for us today. I feel like I haven't understood yet how the time trials work on this game. Like, I mean, I should be better. I have like the best. I'm the. Wait. 84 time trial for. Okay, 84 time trial for Evenepoel. And 83, 85? 85 for Ghana. Those are the two that I would to lose to. But Douglas and Julio Gonçalves didn't think of it. 5k to go. In this sprint, we've got a slight hill here before reaching the pink city of Toulouse, La Ville Rose, as it is commonly known in France. Don't exactly know, I think, because like some of the buildings are in pink, but I digress. We're gonna launch the sprint with Mr. Gamper. Where am I? Why am I there? Why am I so far down? Like, what's happened to me? Well, it's gonna be a disaster class of a sprint for us. It's a win for Tim Merlier. Actually, no, it's a win for Sam Bennett. No, it's a win for Tim Merlier. Good. It's P5 for Thibaut Pinot, which clearly shows that I could have done better. P7 for us. Yeah, horrendous sprint. Final 5 kilometers. We still have a breakaway. With Nero Quintana, Armira, Jan Tratnik, and Pierre Latour. Hopefully we can catch him. Actually, Nairo, we're gonna catch him, that's for sure, because Mr. Quintana is dead. 3k to go, let's increase the rhythm even more. Nairo, do not block me, I beg. Thank you, Nairo. We've got a +3 today, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue for us to be able to sprint. Macodes has battered Patrick Gampa or Pascal Gampa or whatever his first name is. We're gonna launch our sprint, and we'll be fighting for a solid top 5. Sam Bennett takes the win ahead of Nils Ekhoff. This time Bennett actually wins. It's another P7 for us. We are in the Côte de la Croix-Neuve final climb of today's stage between Rodez and Mende. Sorry, Bourg de Péage and Mende, my apologies. Breakaway, 150 in the lead. They're just up the road, right? So they are catchable. Whether we'll catch them or not, that's for another day. But on paper, we could catch them. We'll see what happens. Let's take a look actually at who's the front. Formolo, Kwiatkowski, Gates, and Quintana. So we may not come back on them because they're actually quite good. And we've dropped riders. Cool, didn't expect that. Julien has attacked. We're gonna counter. Just a simple attack for now. We're actually going to come back on Quintana and Formolo. Maybe not on Kwiatkowski and Yates. No, they've got more energy than I do. We'll settle for P3, I think. Yeah, we can settle for P3 today. That's quite decent. Yates or Kwiatkowski for the stage win. I will back Michal Kwiatkowski, the leader of Israel Startup Nation. Yates P2 and ourselves in P3 most likely, unless Sharkman or Hershey come back, but they won't. Good. We've taken yet some time on the GC leaders, just in case I have an issue later on. Alright, I wanted to try and have fun today, and like attack early, breakaways and that. Sadly, Woods and Thibaut don't have a good day. Actually, none of my teammates have good days, except Arnaud, and Arnaud isn't exactly going to help me today. So we'll just attack early and see what happens, just for the vibes. I mean, I'm, what, 7 minutes ahead now GC-wise? Make that 7:49, I reckon I can attack. Alright, so I didn't really follow everything, but it turns out Tadej has attacked, and he's up the road, around a minute-ish up the road actually, and he's better than me today. So we're not going to win the stage. Just going to try and like pace until the end. Tadej is massively up the road actually, as a matter of fact. He's done well. The young Slovenian. We're going to get to like not lose time on anyone but Tadej, Lopez, Jack Haig, and whoever's going to win the stage. I think it's a Belgian Donny, maybe Vandenberg. Yup, it's Vandenberg, never heard of him. Herwig Vandenberg wins ahead of Tadej, Miguel Lopez, Jack Haig, and ourselves in P5. Disappointing, I would have wanted to win the stage. And also for the mountain classification, it would have been better for me to get the points. I really don't like how they never, ever try to chase down the breakaway. So every time it's Simon Yates, Nance Peters, and Vandenberg in the break. So I can't do anything for the mountain classification, which really, really saddens me. Because I'd love to, like, I don't know, fight for the polka dot jersey or even try to win a stage. But I can't. No, fuck it, let's attack. There's 7k to go. Let's attack. Tadej tries to... Wait, Tadej has a lot less energy than I do. Okay, don't know what happened to you, Tadej, but you don't seem to really enjoy your day at the office. And Hervé Vandenberg makes it 2 out of 2 on this Tour de France so far. He wins ahead of Mikel Landa and Michal Kwiatkowski. How are they still in my wheel? Like, I've attempted to drop you, so please get out of my wheel. How is Schachmann the only one able to follow me? Alright, I'm not gonna ask questions, but we're gonna cross the line in what will be P9 today. Schachmann? Wait, Schachmann is gonna beat me on the mountain stage. So that's P10 for me. Fuck. I had shortlisted the Alpe d'Huez, and I lost to the breakaway. I shortlisted the Col du Galibier, and I won in glorious fashion. Today is the final stage I had shortlisted on this Tour de France. The climb towards the Mont Ventoux. We started in Givors around 240 kilometers ago. And, I mean, we've got one aim to win. We've paced the entire day. We've prevented many breakaways. We just have Minelli and Warren Barguil in the leading group, which will not be dangerous for us. Bernal has a -2 today, so I don't think he will be the biggest of threats. However, we do have Tadej with a +3, and someone else has a +5, I think. I forgot who. Maybe Miguel Lopez. But either way, yeah, it's Lopez with a +5. We're going to struggle to win today, but I'm going to give it my best. There goes Tadej. Tadej, Egan Bernal, Enric Mas, Joao Almeida, Julie Ciccone, bridging up to Carr and Schachmann and Lopez. Tadej carries on. Okay, I hadn't anticipated that. I thought he would just stop like a normal human being, but he doesn't. 35 seconds is the gap between Tadej Pogačar and ourselves. I mean, he's got more energy than I do, that's for sure. I guess I can just try to count on... Actually, no, I have more energy, but he's closer to the finish than I am. Although we did bridge back to him. Can I take his wheel? Should I take his wheel, actually? Should I just try to carry on? Let's try to carry on for now. Still have a bit more yellow than he does. I can push 84 for now. As soon as his yellow goes, I'll go. Alright, there we go, come on. Come on. Tadej Pogačar versus us. We need to hold on for 300 more meters. And Tadej is going to come back. And Tadej is going to snatch the win at the very last second. I launched too early. I launched too early. We're going to lose at the Mont Ventoux. Disappointing. And we have started our final time trial of this Tour de France in Grenoble, I believe. Yep, it is indeed in Grenoble. Between Grenoble and Grenoble. Currently leading is Andreas Leknesund for Efapel. If Efapel can get yet another win on this Tour de France, they would have had quite the season. They would have had quite the season. I haven't played this time trial since PCM 2011, so I don't exactly remember how it works. And also, I mean, we've seen this year plenty of times that I am not good when it comes to the time trial aspect. Alright, the first interview was no surprise, we're very much behind. We'll set the second one where Tadej is currently leading at the Col du Galibier. We are 1 minute 30 down. I really need to like take a, I don't know, like undergo a course to understand how time trial works. I know that because I'm in a very high difficulty, time trials are basically impossible in this game, but it doesn't make sense. I've lost 1 minute 19. I mean, sure, I'm 7 seconds away from Ghana, but Tadej, unless he had a +5, horrendous time trial from me here. And at this time, we started the Tour de France in Paris. We are going to end it in Paris, the streets of Créteil, to start this race. I've taken the stage that's literally the closest to me, geographically speaking, because we do love Créteil around here. It's a shithole. Do not go to Créteil. If you ever go to Paris and you want to visit the suburbs, avoid Créteil at any costs. Take that from me. Okay, so I didn't follow the stage at all. To be honest, I'm watching Liverpool against Shrewsbury right now. Why is 150 riders dropped. How has that happened? How the fuck did we drop 3/4 of the peloton? Well, we're going to exit the tunnel for a final time on this Tour de France. I don't exactly understand the situation behind, but all of the riders are dropped except the group of 29 at the front. I don't even know if there's any sprinter left. I mean, I'm seeing Marco Hala. Why is this? Alright, why are we struggling to load graphics when, like, there's people vibing in the air here? I don't know what PCM did to destroy the Champs-Élysées stage that much, but, like, there's a bug in which they removed every single graphics or every single monument on this stage, and I'm struggling to understand how that happened. What's also struggling to happening right now is me sprinting. Sam Bennett wins. I don't know. Look, I don't know what's happening in this sprint. It makes no sense. There's no line. How am I meant to sprint when I don't know where the finish is? Also, you know what? This game is done. So there's a podium, vibing in literally nowhere. Sam Bennett wins the final stage on the Champs-Élysées ahead of Tadej and Demar. We are going to win the Tour de France ahead of Tadej Pogacar and Primož Roglic. Dominic Caruso wraps up the top 10, 30 minutes behind, big ups. Simon Yates is the best climber, despite all my efforts. We are going to be the best sprinter of this race, which is quite funny. We're also the best young rider, which makes sense. 45 minutes ahead of Remco Evenepoel. I wouldn't say that the Belgian is finished, but he is. Rockstar is the best team. Who is either already? I am not in the top 10. And with that, that is the end of this Tour de France. Not as successful as I would have wanted to be, maybe. I've been better. I've won more on like the Giro or something. I've only got 2 stages on this tour. However, I have had 5, make that 10, make that 14. I've had 14 top 10s, 4 podiums, and 2 wins. So that's 20. You're telling me there's only 1 stage where I wasn't in the top 10? Yeah, give me you know, like the jersey they gave on the Vuelta back in the days. I forgot what it was called, like the combine or aggregate jersey. Give it to me because I deserve to get it as well. Alright, I decided to get 1 more race done in this video. We're gonna do like Classica San Sebastian because it's literally the only race left in this month, and I figured we could end the episode on July. So yeah, here we are. French jersey for the first time since the first stage of the Tour de France? No, since stage 2 of the Tour de France. Alright, Wendy Bordaco Tontora, the final climb of the day. The light is setting down here in France, as you can see. Should I put my lights on? Is that my trim? Right, hold up. No, the trim is questionable, to say the least. There we go, so much better. It isn't. I truly need to see a barber because this is an attack on like everyone that's watching me. Let's sneak for a bit, increase the rhythm. Who's leading? That would be Remco Evenepoel, currently leading with a 16-second lead over us. I'm gonna try and maybe bridge. Or actually, Dorian Godon has attacked. Let's try to follow Mr. Godon. Nope, I've been remarkably dropped here. Well, acrobatic descending. Shouldn't waste too much energy in this. Again, the frame rate is ridiculous. But I've realized that's something in PCM on its own, like just PCM. Even in my own career mode, it does that, but like in the menus. So I don't exactly know what's happening here. Wait. So Dorian Godon is there. Is that Remco attacking again? If Remco is attacking, then you glorious, you're so stupid, but I really like that. I love that from you, Mr. Evenepoel, because you're gonna carry me until the end. No, you're gonna block me. You're a prick. See, that is why nobody likes Belgium. Because they're all dickheads. And across the line, we're gonna take like Classica San Sebastian, despite the blatant attempt at cheating from Mr. Evenepoel. Karel Vacek has 80 hills. Alright, sure. Again, 1 frame rate, but 1 win. And with that win, we're going to wrap up this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. The next episode, is that it? Alright, then Montreal, Mateucci, and Lombardia. to wrap up the episode, well, to wrap up the season, and also to wrap up the series most likely. We'll have the European races and World Championships, so I'll try and win them. But yeah, one more race, one more episode. It'll be episode 35, sorry, of Pro Cyclist, and then we'll move on to a 2022 career mode. I hope you've enjoyed today's. If you did, then please do leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel and want to see more of my content in the coming days or weeks, then feel free to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in the very near future. My name is Guillaume. Have an amazing day.
Pass me the funk, get your funk on, girl, and don't you ever let it go. We're getting drunk in here, and what comes next?